Things have finally started to open up here in Michigan and in the surrounding states. So it's time to hit the road and the internet to continue the search for more rare fish for the fish tank barn. So let's head into the barn and see what I've been able to find. The first event I went to was the Tropical Fish Swap of Michigan. I didn't pick up much, but I did pick up these cool little Tanganyikans, the Neolamprologus Falicula Cygnus. These fish are native to the southeastern coast of Lake Tanganyika, where they live in rocky areas and feed on small planktonic foods. These fish have the behavior very similar to the Neolamprologus burchardi, where they swim in and out of the rockworks, but do not live in shells like Neolamprologus similis. From the research I've done on this species, it appears that this fish will change colors and turn more black as it ages. This fish will get about 3.5 inches long, and I'm currently housing 6 of these in this 40 breeder. While very closely related to the Neolamprologus burchardi, these fish are definitely not as prolific, but I'm definitely really looking forward to getting some fry and passing these fish on to some of my fish keeping friends. Since we're talking about Lake Tanganyika, I did pick up a second Lake Tanganyikan fish, the Callochromis Pleurospilus flame rainbow from Sand City cichlids. This fish is a sand sifter, much like the Geophagus species that come from South America. This fish will travel along the sand, feeding on microfauna in the substrate. Males of this species reach about 4.5 inches, while the females are a bit smaller. I currently have them living in this 140-gallon tank with a group of jumbo Cyprochromos, Leptosoma, Katoomba, and a group of goiter river rainbow fish. I know the rainbow fish seem to be an odd pairing, but everyone seems to be doing okay so far. But I do have somewhere to put the rainbow fish if things go south. Like many African cichlids, these fish are maternal mouth brooders, with the female holding about 15 to 50 eggs for a typical period of 18 to 21 days. These fish can be fairly aggressive, so choosing more rugged tank mates are important. I'm definitely really excited to see the colorful sheens that the males develop as they get older. I also hit the road and headed down to Akron, Ohio to see what more interesting species I could find. I've been looking for this fish for quite a while, and I finally found the Iliodon furcidin, or Trout Goodeid. This is one of the more well-known Goodeids in the hobby, but unfortunately, I have not been able to find any in my local area. I have them in this 29-gallon tank, and I'm really looking forward to spawning these fish and getting more of them out to my fellow fish keepers. Any fish trip would not be complete without another swordtail species. I picked up this really cool pair of Kohaku albino koi swordtails from someone in my local club who was selling at the Akron Swap. I really do enjoy the color of these fish and really find them striking. I'm currently housing them in a 20-gallon long, but in the future we'll be moving them to a much larger tank, and really looking forward to raising some fry and getting these out to some of my fellow fish keepers as well. Another fish that I will almost never pass up at an auction or swap is a Variatus Platy species with location information. I was able to pick up these really cool looking Variatus Platys from Rio Coacuilco and really do enjoy them. I really like the spotting as well as the orange tail fins on the males. For a wild type fish, I really do find this fish quite striking. I have them in this 20-gallon tank and they've settled in quite nicely. And I'm really excited to start getting these breeding and getting some more of them out to my fellow hobbyists. To round out what I picked up in Akron, I did pick up this trio of clown killifish. So after the killi carnival last month, I am definitely looking to get into some more killifish, and this one was tops of my list. These fish are native to West Africa and make great nanofish. They only reach a length of a little bit over 1 inch and can go into tanks as little as 5 gallons. These fish hang out at the top of the water and are relatively peaceful. They're easy to breed, and I definitely look forward to making some more of these fish. This last fish is another fish I've been after for a while as well, the blue Hawaiian Moscow Guppy. So I did go ahead and order 2 pairs of these fish online. These fish are a Luke Roebuck strain, so it's definitely pretty cool to have an heirloom species. Unfortunately, I did lose both of the males, but still have both of the females. One male was DOA and the other one passed away a couple days later. But I am thankful to still have the females and really looking forward to getting some fry going and getting them used to my water, since these fish did come from the west side of the country. They're currently living in this 20-gallon hive with plenty of hiding spots, so getting some fry should not be a problem. I definitely was pretty happy to pick up some new fish this month, and these are some really interesting specimens. So I'm really excited to see these fish grow out, try to spawn them, and pass them on to my fish keeping friends. So with that being said, stay safe, stay fishy, and we'll go ahead and catch you on the next video.